He continued to attack people that don't look like him, that don't have the same beliefs, that are different somehow. But one thing that all of us have in common, we're all Americans. We all love this country and call this country home.
Choice. Would you rather live here or would you rather live in a Muslim country?
I'd rather live in a Muslim country with my people.
Would you prefer to live in America or prefer to live in Somalia?
For me, I think it's Somalia.
I would rather live in Somali.
I'm not Americanized. I just speak fluent, and you know what I mean. I'm articulate, and I can articulate what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. That's about it. But other than that, I mean, as far as my culture and my preferences and everything, it's still Somali. You know what I mean.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all, we back with another video. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing help for the better understanding of self. So in this video, we got some Somalis speaking about how they've been living here in America and what are the problems that they going through living here. Okay, I'm gonna let them play, but y'all seen in the beginning of the video how they say they like Somalia better than they like the United States. So it shouldn't be a problem if there's a problem here when you got home to go to, in my opinion. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Let's get it.
Small, like, so if you're not opening the door for us, that's fine. We're gonna make our way. And that's what really pisses me off. It's like all of these really good traits of us, it's framed in a negative way. And especially as a former educator, like, I see that language and how it kind of like affects the upbringing of kids in a lot of public schools. And I noticed this a lot when I was teaching. It's like Somali kids are themselves 100%. Like, they are true to themselves. They're loud. They advocate for themselves. They stand 10 feet, 10 toes. Is that saying 10? And they stand 10 toes down. And it pisses me off that right now everybody's trying to paint this narrative that we're all scammers.
Now, she can't even use our slang correctly. She can't even say 10 toes down. It's like the cosplaying is crazy. It's wild. She's saying that they're not the only scammers. How would you know who else is scamming? When we think of scamming, we think of people that come from the African country right now. That's the main people that were, when we think of scamming, we think of Middle Eastern, India, Nigeria. This is who we think of scamming. Pretty much people who are immigrants to the country that's coming over here. That's what we look at as scammers. So I don't know what to tell them. The trust of the people is not there, in my opinion. So this is another politician that is speaking on him being a Somalian in Minnesota. Check it out.
Oh yeah, you're not welcome. We know who you are. You got caught. You got caught. You got caught.
The ICE is here. They are going door to door. They are stopping folks on the streets, and they're not just targeting undocumented. They're targeting every Somali person. It feels like we are in, I don't know how to explain it, a war zone. I feel like people are like afraid to get out of their houses. I am getting calls from my resident that I represent, city of Minneapolis, saying that, what should I do? Should I come out of the house?
Like they own restaurant, mall.
The saddest part is that when my daughter asked me, why us? Why is he picking? Why is he, single us out? Why is he calling us garbage? How do you answer something like that? He continued to attack people that don't look like him, that don't have the same beliefs, that are different somehow. But one thing that all of us have in common, we're all Americans. We all love this country and call this country home. And for him saying what he say, it doesn't divide us. And I'm going to push back. I'm going to continue to tell our president, sir, stop dividing Americans, stop putting them versus us versus them.
So y'all see, they got the boutiques, everything closed down in a mall. But a lady said that she can go to everybody as far as doctor, anybody that she has to see is a Somalian person. So this is definitely infiltrated in America where they don't even have to deal with nobody else. But here, I'm going to show y'all the fraud that our brother picked out and figured out the fraud rings that they got going on. Check this out. Let me know what y'all.
In this country, but that not only that, once President Trump made his statements, I want you to listen to what she feels Somalians are to this country. Check this out.
Somali Muslim Congresswoman Ilhan Omar is now under fire after she claimed that Somalis are the foundation of America and the reason why it's thriving.
Somalis are not terrorizing this nation. We are helping it thrive.
Make sure y'all
Somalis
subscribe
have
to the
always
channel, hit
seen
that like
as a
button.
fabric, has seen themselves as a fabric of this nation. So not only are we not going anywhere, we are not going to allow anybody to make us feel less Minnesotan or less American.
Somali Muslim Ilhan Omar is now under fire after she claimed that Somalis are the foundation of America and the reason why it's thriving. She also claimed that Somalis aren't going anywhere. These statements from the Muslim Congresswoman has garnered controversy online. Commenters claimed that the founding fathers weren't Somali and that Ilhan Omar shouldn't be a congresswoman. But what do you think about Ilhan Omar's statements? Do you think Somalis are the foundation of America? Let me know your thoughts down below.
And see, this lady is a radical. And when she steps up on stage, she talks like that. Hey, it doesn't make us any less American and blah, blah, blah. We're the fabric. Now, let's check real quick into what's going on out there in Minnesota. And then I'm going to let you hear this other video clip of Ilhan Omar that will blow your mind because it gets much worse. So Somali autism fraud in Minnesota may have gone over $1 billion and is linked to the Somali $250 million Feed Our Future food aid fraud. Autism claims to Medicaid in Minnesota shot up from $3 million in 2018 to $400 million in 2023 and 2024 for a total of $1.4 billion. And here's the chart. And look at what happened when COVID hit in Minnesota. They just went crazy. They lost it. Now, check out these numbers by Benny Johnson, a conservative media person. You may be familiar with Benny, like Benny. Minnesota Somali community has been caught funneling taxpayer dollars to terrorist group Al-Shabaab overseas by falsely diagnosing children with autism through Medicaid. Look at the insane spike in claims. $3 million to $400 million. You mean to tell me autism in Minnesota kicked off that much? Where you're looking at literally like 120 times over? No. Within the same time period, autism centers skyrocketed from 41 to 328, with many of them being in Somali communities. Your tax dollars are being stolen and shipped over to people who hate us and want us unalive. You should be furious. This is a direct result of careless immigration policies. Facts. Facts. Now, listen to this. This is going to blow your mind. And you tell me, do you feel she should be deported or she should be booted out of Congress after this statement? Check this out.
No, in jidadkeennii aan wada dhisano. Anigu waan ahay gabar Mareykanka laga doortay oo Kongresska Mareykanka ku jirto. Laakiin waxaan ahay gabar Soomaaliyeed, gabar idinku jinsi ah, gabar idinku af ah, gabar idinku diin ah, oo hadde qof iyadoo da'yar waddankeedii laga kaxeeyay wili xiise u qabto in maalin waddankeedii ay ku noolaato oo dadkeedii wax ay la wadaagto. Marka alxamdulillah waxaan rajaynayaa aniga iyo ilmahayga in aan hadde ku barbaariyo iyagana ilmahooda ay ku barbaariyaan dhulkii aniga aan ku soo koray. Taasna haddii ay suurtagelayso waa hadde shaqo badan inaan wada qabanaa hadduu Ilaahay yiraahdo oo aan ka dhignaa dhulkeena dhul barwaaqadiisa dadka oo dhan ay dareemi karaan oo ay arki karaan oo ay ka wada faa'iidaysan karaan.
Now, this fraud, unsurprisingly, was apparently enabled by Democrats in the Minnesota legislature. As the outlet reports, quote, Representative Hodin Hassan withdrew 2 bills that would have given the Somali nonprofit called Somali Community Resettlement Services a total of $6.5 million in grants. Evidence prepared for the federal trial linked the nonprofit to the Feeding Our Future case. In other words, the Somali population of Minnesota isn't just ripping off American taxpayers. They're electing corrupt representatives who are helping facilitate the fraud one way or another.
Sure, y'all see it. It's a lot of backdoor fraud going on. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. You know, they easily can, you know, go back to their country. They saying that they'd rather go back, but I think it's too much profit that they're making over here, and too much that they're getting away with. So yeah, I think that we need to get nobody but the Aboriginals in the country right now until we get everything fixed up. Then we make it do something. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.